My precious child, can we sit together for a moment? I want to talk about tomorrow and the day after that. I want to talk about the fear that grips your heart when you look into the fog of the unknown. I see it. I see the anxiety that builds within you, the current of unease that runs just beneath the surface of your busy day. I am with you in the quiet hours of the night, when your mind refuses to rest, playing the endless game of what if. What if I fail? What if I lose my job? What if my health declines? What if something happens to my family? What if I make the wrong decision? These questions are like relentless waves, crashing against the shores of your heart, eroding your peace, and leaving you feeling exposed and vulnerable. This fear is a thief. It robs you of the peace of today by selling you lies about a tomorrow that has not yet come to pass. It paints a future filled with your worst-case scenarios and convinces you that you must face it all alone. It builds a prison around you, with walls made of doubt and a ceiling of despair, and it convinces you to stay inside where it's safe, but where you can never truly lie. Fear paralyzes your spirit. It clouds your judgment, and it isolates you from the love and community that surrounds you. It is a loud static that drowns out the gentle melody of my voice. The world tells you that your fear is logical. It presents you with 1,000 reasons every day to be anxious. The news, the economy, the instability all around. It encourages you to find your security in things that can be shaken. Your job, your savings, your relationships, your own strength. And so you try to control everything. You plan, you strategize, you work tirelessly to build a fortress around your life, hoping to keep out uncertainty and pain. But you have discovered a painful truth. The more you try to control your future, the more it controls you. The weight of that responsibility is crushing you. But I have come to offer you a different way, a way of trust, a way of peace. My promise was never that the storms would not come, but that I would be with you in the boat. Your security was never meant to be found in the absence of trouble, but in the constant presence of your Creator. Think of a small child walking through a dark room. The darkness is real. The potential to stumble is real. But if that child is holding tightly to their father's hand, their fear subsides. Why? Not because the darkness has vanished, but because their trust in the one leading them is greater than their fear of the unknown. I am that Father. My hand is reaching for yours. I told my followers, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. This was not a casual suggestion. It was a divine command rooted in a profound truth. Your Heavenly Father knows what you need. I see the path ahead, even when you only see the next step. I know the plans I have for you, plans to give you hope and a future. My perspective is not limited by time. I hold all of your tomorrows in the palm of my hand. So how do you walk this out? How do you move from a life of fear to a life of faith? You begin by shifting your gaze. You must intentionally take your eyes off the size of your storm and place them onto the size of your God. When the waves of what if begin to rise, you must anchor your soul to the truth of what is. And what is the truth? That I am faithful, that I am good, that I am with you. Practice the discipline of remembrance. Look back on your life and see all the times I have been faithful, the times I provided when you saw no way, the times I gave you strength when you had none left, the times I brought you comfort in your sorrow. Your own history with me is proof that I can be trusted with your future. Practice the discipline of gratitude. Fear cannot thrive in a heart that is thankful. When you feel anxiety creeping in, begin to name your blessings, one by one. Thank me for the air in your lungs, for the love of your family, for the small joys of today. Gratitude pulls your focus from what might go wrong tomorrow to what is right now. And finally, practice the discipline of surrender. Prayer is the act of handing over your worries to me. Picture yourself placing each specific fear into my hand. Your finances, your health, your children. One by one, release your grip. I am strong enough to carry them. I invite you to exchange your heavy burden of anxiety for my light yoke of trust. So, let your heart find rest. The future is not a terrifying beast for you to fight alone. It is a story that I am writing, and I am a good author. There will be chapters with challenges, yes, but the final chapter is one of victory and eternal joy. Therefore, do not let your heart be troubled. The hand that holds the stars in the sky is the same hand that is holding you right now. Take a deep breath. Release the tension. and take the next step, knowing that I am already there. I will not fail you. I will not forsake you. Walk in peace.